No doubt about it, God is good, but I nearly missed it. I nearly missed seeing his goodness. Now, when Patty and I woke up on Saturday, March the 4th, we had no idea that our life as we knew it was about to change. We were both busy as normal. We were here helping with Sunshine Open House, and it was the upward end of season celebration too. Patty woke up with some back pain, which we didn't think too much of, until it got so bad in that afternoon that we ended up in the emergency room. Now, that week consisted of a couple more trips to the hospital. We had 2 doctor visits where one doctor ordered an MRI and scheduled us to come back on Tuesday, March the 14th for the results. By the time we went back on Tuesday to get the results, Patty was no longer walking at all. She was in a wheelchair. The doctor took a look at her images and says, "I can't touch this." But he called a colleague of his who was a neurosurgeon, told him what was going on, and the doctor said to get her to Christ Hospital immediately. I'm going to admit her, and we're going to run some more tests. By 9 o'clock that Tuesday night, Patty was unable to feel anything from the waist down. Before 6 a.m. the next morning, the neurosurgeon walks in and says, "You're going to surgery now. We have a 50-50 chance of you ever walking again, but your best chance is if we go now." When Patty came out of surgery and woke up, she was actually able to feel us touching her legs, which was a great sign, but also the start to a very long road to recovery. After 7 weeks in the hospital, she was able to come home where her therapy continues. She is doing a lot better than she was, able to walk with the walker now, but we're still not quite where I know she wants to be. But one thing that we learned through all this is that we need to slow down. We see more when we slow down. When we walk or ride a bicycle through a neighborhood that we've driven through hundreds of times, we see little details that we've missed before. Slowing our pace helps to open our eyes. It's a good reminder of how important it is to slow down when we make decisions, when our schedules start to race out of control, or just when all the stress in our lives start to take away the tranquility that we once had. God is good at teaching us to use the brakes. Psalms 37:7 says, "Be still in the presence of the Lord and wait patiently for him to act." Psalms 127:2 says, "It is useless to you to work so hard from early morning until late at night, anxiously working for food to eat. God gives rest to his loved ones." And Psalms 116:7 says, "Let my soul be at rest, for the Lord has been good to me." God's love is never in a different place than where we are. Our life and his love are inseparable. His never-ending "I love yous," they surround us each and every day and are revealed in the part of his natural world that he created. But are we keeping our eyes and our hearts open to see them every day? Each of his "I love yous" are constant, and they're precisely what we need when we need it. But it's up to us to slow down and look for them and to let them lift our spirits the way he intended them to. If we keep sprinting through life and through our days, we'll eventually get to a point where we stop and look back, but all that we're going to see is a blur. We'll realize we've missed too much of what was important and worried about too many things that weren't. God knows the rest helps us to retain our balance. He knows that slowing down encourages us to see opportunities that we're missing, to love people, to show kindness, to be the light of the world. Guys, slowing down is worth it. Buy the dozen roses. Stop at the park. Eat the cake. We have the opportunity to appreciate what's in front of us right now. This exact same moment, memory, and marvel is never going to come again. God offers us countless gifts each and every day that we hurry past and we often overlook. So I challenge you today to slow down. Open your eyes wide. Guys, God has little miracles of his love planned for you. Our life is his highest priority, and we are his priceless possessions. He sees us, and he's hoping that we take the time to see the love in everything that he sends our way. Thank you.